Hey everyone, Anti-Beta1M here and welcome to my channel. I thought I'd take this opportunity to let you in on my ideas about what I call neoreligion. Neoreligion is literally new religion. So the history of the world has a lot of precedents of religion which range from very good to very bad outcomes. And the purpose of neoreligion is to resolve those bad outcomes and make them all based on ethics. So neoreligion is essentially religion that is based on ethics. I believe that there is a market for neoreligion, and that religion that encourages us to believe things which may not be true, but which fashion our thoughts into particular ways, branching out from science, of course, can be important for a lot of people, and can be very inspiring and motivational and charismatic and charming for a lot of people. So in my theory of psychology, for example, there is a difference between impulse and intellect. There are two camps, or a dichotomy, if you like, of thoughts in a human being. And these are most conveniently categorized into impulse and intellect. Intellect is those things that we believe in and we can discuss with our cognitive brains. So issues in the world today, we realize that overpopulation or climate change are issues, or animal suffering are issues. And we use our intellect to resolve those issues. We might argue about them on social media, for example, or we might write an essay about these things, or make a YouTube video about them, as the case may be. But with impulse is such things as we believe that are such things as we pick up from the world, from instinctual and sensory processes, which may or may not lead to different discoveries. So we do not. I think that the intellectual man, the person who is entirely intellectual, 100% intellectual, is a very, very boring type of person. We need things such as emotional appeal, we need things such as beauty, attractiveness, charisma, and other ways of inspiring our fellow humans and fellow animals to live a good life. And this is covered under the category of impulse. So impulses, other things that we do which are impulsive, are things like our language is very impulsive, as well as being intellectual is also very impulsive, such as neologisms, newly invented words, inferences that we draw based on the way a person's name might sound or feel to us. Also things like stock market speculation. All of these things are not really sciences as such, although they're classified as being scientific in a certain way. They are also impulsive and instinctual in more ways than one. So this dichotomy is a convenience, of course. When we talk about the dichotomy of impulse versus intellect, we realize that there is a crossover between these things in very many ways. Some things are scientific more than others. For example, physics might be called a more scientific thing than psychology, because psychology is much more speculative and a lot more based on inference than physics is. Of course, you may argue the point that there are many things in physics that we still don't understand, but the point that I'm making is that some sciences are less scientific than others. I would say that economics, for example, is a science which is much more instinctual than most people care to acknowledge. So, what is neoreligion again? Neoreligion is the idea that we take the impulsive acts that we have in everyday life, and our sensory acts, such as the things that we take in through our eyes, our poetic inspirations and so on, and turn them into a type of religion, and a sort of religious belief. Of course, many of these religious beliefs can be quite dangerous. So we believe that certain things like, based on paranoia, for example, or we believe that the world is flat, or something like that, something really that is quite dangerous to our perceptions, it borders on being insane or irrational, then these things may or may not cause harm to us. But neoreligion takes the best things in life and turns them into a belief system. Even the things that we don't fully believe in, or the things that we can't fully prove or disprove. So you might, for example, have a favorite number in neoreligion. You might have a favorite number. You might have a favorite pin number, for example, which has a certain significance. So the number 42, for example, has a certain significance to certain people who have read Douglas Adams' The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I can think of other examples of where new religion might be important. The names we give to our soft toys, for example, or these sort of things. The important thing to realize is that new religion is religion based on ethics. And once the ethics is unanchored from the religion, it is no longer a neo-religion, in my definition of the word neo-religion. So yeah. So that's my introduction to neo-religion for you. I made another video of it on TikTok, 10-minute long video on TikTok under the label of neo-religion, and you might like to check that out as well. I'll make a link to that in the description below. So yeah, hopefully you got something out of this video, and I will see you next time with more news and updates. Bye for now.